call Halon Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, giving all honors, to the great Ali Shaja of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth, and the creator of all things, and giving credit, giving double honors to his son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Muhammad Shiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become your father's right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one to die for Israel and pour his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation, giving our honors to GMS Millstone, the brothers and the true church, the true body of Israel, the true body of the word, and giving honors to the King Yehuda Maccabees and to GMS Malcolm, and to giving much respect to Apostle Gabar. Welcome guys back to my channel. Today is a very interesting day. Why? Because today is the Passover feast, but today is also Christmas. Now, if you do your homework, it don't take that much to see what these people had done and how much damage they have done to the truth. You know what I'm saying? By taking, a lie and covering it with the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's well hidden. And due to a lot of that, the Most High is angry. God don't like it. He doesn't like Christmas. He don't like none of these holidays like these people thought that he liked. What he delights in is every day, because every day is a blessing from us, from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to us, the true children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be kind of funny. It's a fucked up joke to say, but it'd be kind of funny if you could say only black people can worship Christmas, even though Christmas is bullshit. You know why I say that? It's because the true reason why I say that is because the Passover day is today. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as Christmas, guys. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? For some of for the niggas that are just now viewing this, you know what I'm saying? For the children of Israel, I'm sorry, Israelites. It's no such thing as a Passover. As a Christmas. There's no such thing as a Jesus Christ birthday. Today is the day of the Lord. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. We're taking the path of the old ways. I may not know how to serve the Passover correctly, but today I'm out here to honor it. And with that, we're gonna get into some scriptures. All right. I want to go to Job. Sounds like fun, right? Job is a good book. It says, oopsie. All right. Welcome, guys, to my channel. Sorry for taking too long. We in the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, there is a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. And that man was a blameless and upright man, and one who feared God and shunned evil. And 7 sons and 3 daughters were born to him. Also, his possessions were 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yokes of oxen, 500 female donkeys, and a very large household, so that this man was the greatest of all people in the east, one of the richest people. And his sons would go and feast in their houses, each one on his appointed day, and would send and invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. You see how well he was? His family was all together. Everything was just right. He had everything right. And he was a beautiful man in the eyes of God. Okay? It says, so it was when the days of feasting had run their course that Job would send and sanctify them. And he would rise early in the morning and offer burnt offerings to the number of them all. You know what I'm saying? And for Job said, it may be that the sons have sinned and cursed Yahweh in their hearts. Thus Job did regularly. So even he Even he, as much as he had and as rich as he was, even he would go out to the highways and byways and preach. Even he would go out to go beg to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And he was one of the richest, and he would still go out there, and he was a prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He would still go out there and pray and tell the people what they need to know. I mean, if I'm having this right, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if it's kind of chopped up, but you know, it's pretty much going to the prophets, to the men of the Lord. No matter if you rich or you poor, get out there and serve the word. You know what I'm saying? Well, mainly for the men that don't have it all. You know what I'm saying? Because he says the rich got to give up their last to give into the kingdom, and that's not a very easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to take from your whole family. You got to take from the people that you gave money to. You got to take from your own pockets. You got to make sure that you zero down, like you don't have nothing, and you start from that nothing, and then you go to something. You know what I'm saying? And you strive, just like each and every person that was broke strive. You know what I'm saying? To get to where they need to be, and to where they had to earn their way. Because some people, would you believe that some people didn't have to earn their way? That God just gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High Yahweh would give it to them on purpose, just to see if it would corrupt them. Obviously, sometimes it would, or it would make them better. You know what I'm saying? Or it would make them come to God. You know what I'm saying? Or it would make them go away. You know? So, you know, God do give certain things to certain people, and us angels of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And even the people that's around those people that are getting blessed will wonder why. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Because the Most High be testing them. We all being tested. Like how they said that today that America and China and Russia, they supposed to be entering World War III pretty much. You know, we've been in World War III for at least like well, in my eyes, to at least like a year or two now. You know what I'm saying? They promised to bomb this place. You know what I'm saying? For what they doing. You want to go and kill all the nations, and then you want to go and celebrate your Christmas. That's not how the nations feel about America. You know what I'm saying? And people walking around talking about, oh, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, knowing damn well that it's supposed to be Praise Yahweh and Happy Passover. You know what I'm saying? These people, they don't care. They want their own God, and it's so sad because their God is just manufactured. It's just not real. You know what I'm saying? It's not compared to the God of Negroes. You know what I'm saying? It's not compared to him at all. So sorry to go off, but I had to break that was powerful. It says, and his sons would go in their feet. No, it says, also his possessions were 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yokes of oxen, 500 male donkeys, and a very large household. So not only that he had everything, he had a lot of responsibility. And he still put the Most High first. He still put Yahweh first. It says, so that this man was the greatest of all people of the east. And his sons would go and feast in their houses, and on each appointed day, and would send and invite 3 sisters and eat and drink with them. So guess what that's telling you? That every day is a fucking blessing. Every day is a blessing from the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So people would go, how dare you, would go and celebrate one day to thank God. One day to go be with your family when God blessed you with every day. It's not like you be dead for the whole year and then you wake up on Christmas and be like, hallelujah. And that's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And God said, that's not even my damn day. You know, and God is trying to explain to these people what he's going to do to anybody he catch worshiping Christmas. I'm just going to be pretty much blunt. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't happen now, the nuke will come later. And it should. I'd rather for it to happen now, you know what I'm saying, than for it to come later. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said, don't hasten above him. Don't go above him. So I'm going to leave it to the Most High. I'm just out here. Just in case he say it's go time, then I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. You feel me? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, have a good day. And it says, and his sons would go and their feast and feast in their houses, each on his appointed day, and would send and invite 3 sisters to eat and drink with them, meaning that they damn nearly turned up every day. Not like, you know, like going out to go party, but they was with each other as a family, having fun, enjoying each other. This is every day. This is not one time out of the year. You know what I'm saying? This is not just one time to say, oh, I love you. Today is the day I finally come out of my shell and I say I love you. Here's some presents, brother. Did you know what had happened on this day? Do you know a lot of people got their lives pillaged? A lot of people had their lives lost on a Christmas day, on a cold day like this, to where they couldn't even defend themselves. A demon came in and murdered them and slaughtered them. You know what Santa Claus is reversed? Satan. Y'all people are so blind. It's just amazing to see how blind and people are. There's a term that they use a lot in life. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of sayings made up in life, like live your life till its fullest. You know what I'm saying? There's a damn, I lost the term just that quick. But when it come up, I'm gonna bring it back to y'all. I lost it just that quick because God saying it don't matter. Let's just continue with the course. You pretty much understand what I'm saying. You know, it says, so it was when the days of the feasting had run their course that Job would send and sanctify them, and he would rise early in the morning and offer burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed Yahweh in their hearts. Thus did Job regularly, meaning he prayed not only for himself, but this loving man prayed for his whole family every single day, every single time. There was not a time to where that he did not pray. This man was hard like a rock for his whole family. And just by God saying that he loved them, he spared them all. But he knew that they was cursing God and making fun of God in his heart. So this passage could also tell you that he probably only knew that the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai was blessing him. Not everybody has to know. Like the Most High say, the Most High God says that I am a secret place. Who knows all about me? Why would God say he is a secret place then, if everybody knows who it is? If the world know who God is, who Jesus Christ is, why would Yahweh Shem say, I am a secret place? No, it's too hard to find me. How did you find me? And the Lord is trying to tell them that I didn't call everybody, all right? Everybody talking about, oh, Merry Christmas, brother. Oh, Happy New Year's. Y'all some damn fools. Y'all supposed to get a nuclear bomb today. Y'all niggas is stupid. It says, gotta be careful, people. Be careful what you wish for, because the Lord want to come back. He want to come back quick. It ain't no slowing down. It ain't no 1,000 years from now. The Lord want to come back quickly. Okay? It says, now, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. This is debunking that Satan is the enemy of God. No, Satan is on the left hand. Satan is on the left hand of God doing God's evil work. So how are you going to beat down Satan when Satan is just another angel of the Lord? Meaning that on a great and terrible day, you're going to even see this Satan, if you know what he exactly looks like, you're going to even see this Satan that's on the side of God bombing y'all to fucking death. And y'all going to be into even more confusion. Because if Satan is up there with God, if Satan isn't flying up there to clash with Yahweh, then why is he on Yahweh's side? All right? So let's go get to that. It says, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Yahweh. And Yahweh, and Satan was also among them. And it says, and the Lord said to Satan, from where did you come from? And Satan answered, you see that? Answered the Most High Yahweh and said, from going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it. Meaning that Satan was telling him that I went and checked on the earth, and I went and checked on a lot of these evil things like you told me to. So the Lord said, it says, now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh, you see that? He's a son of Yahweh. He's a son of God. He was never against God. So if Satan isn't against God, then who is against God? Who is destroying his religions? Who is making fun of his Passover? Who is making fun of his Yahweh Shai, his son? Who is covering him up with Jesus Christ? Who the fuck is doing this? If Satan is on the side of God, then who is the enemy of God? All right? We're going to get to that. And it says, and now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan also came among them. And the Lord said to Satan, from where do you come from? So Satan answered. So the Lord hated, if the Lord hated Satan, then why would he ask him a question? All right? The Lord hates this Satan so much. When he meet him, he going to scream at him so much, it's going to tear his body and soul. All he did to him was ask him a question. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Because all the angels, they do is they go and check on the earth, and they see what's going on the earth. So, it says, and the Lord said to Satan, from where did you come from? Where did you come from? Because they got to report to the Lord. All the angels do. It says, so Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it. Okay, so you got the real Satan that's not going to answer God. He going to mock God. Why did this Satan answer God fully and with an honest answer? He did not give him no snarl. He did not give him no back talk. Didn't when God asked Satan, he said, why did you kill your brother? He said, no, he said, where's your brother? He said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Now, Satan is being split off. Now Satan is being revealed. Because Satan is not the one that's going to war with God. That's God's angel, fool. That's God's angel, you guys. Hang on. And it says, the Lord said to Satan, from where do you come from? So Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it. See, he got his own chariot. Y'all fools, man. It's being debunked for y'all, so y'all can understand. I just want the 144,000 and the 1/3 to understand. You know what I'm saying? If the E's are listening to my channel, then let it be so. Understand. It says, then the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and shuns evil. You see that? One who fears Yahweh and shuns all evil. So Satan answered, because the angels, if they feel like you're not tested enough, they can talk. They can talk for you. We all have guardian angels. And the guardian angels, they speak up on our behalf. If the Lord said, okay, I'm going to give a good example. If the Lord said, give the wicked another chance. You know what I'm saying? If Yahweh said, give the wicked another chance to his guardian angel who is over this wicked man, then the angel going to be like, I don't want to give him another chance. Why don't you just destroy him? Certain angels, they answer God in this way. You know what I'm saying? Why would you give him another chance? And the Lord gives his answers to his angels, because I want him to go forward to see his evil. If he don't see his evil, then I will destroy him on your next report. All right? So keep watching him. And then on your next report, if he has not done well, then I'll destroy him. And the angel is like, okay, because I'm tired of being over this person. You don't think that these angels talk to God? You don't think these angels going to complain to God? There's a legend. You better read when Jacob became Israel. That legend right there tells you that everybody has a guardian angel. So, you know, while everybody is doing this on this day, guess what the angels are going to go tell them? They're worshiping Christmas. They're doing Christmas today again, Yahweh. They're doing it again, Yahweh. And guess what God, guess what the angels is going to go tell? Guess what the angels is going to go tell God about the men, the true prophets of the Lord. They out there preaching the word. They out there doing the Passover. They on time, God. Even some of us are just now waking up, are going straight to the Most High. We're not caring about no holidays. We're not caring about no birthdays. We're not caring about nobody. We care about God. So what did I do to this day? I threw this day away. This day is dashed. Today is the Passover of the Lord. This is the original day. We take the old paths instead of the new paths, because the new path is wide. The old path is narrow. See, it ain't too many people can get in between this narrow path. So everybody would want to go along with Christmas, because they don't want to go along with Yahweh. They don't want to go along with God, because God told you stop doing this shit. We stopped doing it. It's not that big of a deal to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we love God more than we love a damn holiday. God said, I love you every day. I do not choose one day to make myself known. I do not choose one time to get your family together. Every day I want to get your family together. Why in the fuck y'all getting together one day out of the year? All right? And it says, so Satan answered the Lord and said, does Job fear God for nothing? Does Job fear Yahweh for nothing? Have you not made a hedge around him, around his household, and around all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he surely will curse you to your face, because the angel is testing Job to see if he was a materialistic man, to see if he would curse God if God took away all his materialism, if God took away his livelihood, if God took away everything, and if God forced Job, instead of Job loving him, to hate him. But guess what? Job was a smart man. Now watch what Job do. And it says, have you, and so Satan answered Yahweh and said, does Job fear Yahweh for nothing? Have you not made a hedge around him, around his household, and around all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. This is what these people don't want to happen to them. They don't think that they'll be tested by God. You know what I'm saying? And it says, but now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will surely curse you to your face. You see that? This is what the E's don't want. This is what the real Satan don't want. He don't want the Lord to stretch out and touch him, because he touched his children. So what makes you think he won't touch you and tear your body and your soul and your mind? He did it to his children. He gonna do it to you. And guess what? His children are made of the same material that he made of. Y'all not made of the same material as the children of God is made of. These E's, they made of cotton and fucking Tempur-Pedic mattresses. These motherfucking, these angels of the Lord is made with fire, hatred, love. chaos. You know what I'm saying? Fierce titanium metal. These niggas, they know how to deal with a touch from the Lord. Let's see how you do it when the Lord touch you and puts you in their place, and they got their foot on your neck. Let's see how you gonna do it when the day come, when the Lord flip the whole game across the table, and he just finally take control. Instead of playing chess with you, he just gonna throw the table over and say, fuck it, because this is my game anyway. I created all this, and I want to do what I want to do to you right now. That's how the Lord is. I want to do what I want to do. Yeah, I made the game. I don't even care. I can make you feel like you winning. I'm still gonna win at the end of the day, because this is my game. I created it. And it says, but now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will surely curse you to your face. And Yahweh said to Satan, behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on his person. So Satan go around destroying everything in sight. But why would this Satan not touch the person? And God told him not to touch him. Don't the real Satan, he don't want to listen to God. He won't listen to God. But this Satan do, because this is an angel of the Lord. This ain't the great red dragon, okay? There are two Satans. One Satan is the angel of the Lord, and one Satan is just a man, y'all. The real Satan is Esau Edom, the great red dragon, the white man today and even back then. But the angel of the Lord is the regular Satan who does the bad things on the wrong side of God's hand. It's not meaning that he's doing wrong. It's meaning that he's doing what God is telling him to do. If God wants something wrong to be done, he's going to send his wrong angels. If God's son wants something right to be done, he sends his right angels. I kill, I make alive. You know what I'm saying? I destroy, I create. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgot who does all these things. And it says, now therefore, it says, and the Lord said to Satan, behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on his person. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord, went back down to the world, like all the other angels were doing. Because it's not that Satan ain't the only angel going to report to the Lord about all these people. So you can imagine when the sun go down and when the sun rises up, how many reports is being made from what all these people are doing on the world, and from what all these angels see, and they go back up. When the sun rises up, they go back up, and they go and tell the Lord what they do. They come back down, and then they do their work, and then they take their notes. They watch you every damn day. You don't think the chariots is watching you? God got guardian angels watching you too. Why you think these people, they get misfire? Why do you think these people could just be standing in a car, just smash the wall instead of smashing them? Why do you think these people are just avoiding certain sicknesses? It's because the angels are there watching them, and whatever God tell them to do, they do. They put in their work. So now the devil has been debunked. He's not a bad person like y'all thought he was. And it says, now there was a day when the sons and the daughters were eating and drinking and wine in their oldest brother's house. And a messenger came to Job, which is an angel, and said the oxen were plowing and the donkeys were feeding beside them. And it says when the Sabaeans raided them and took them away, meaning that while they were eating and drinking like today, the Lord came and killed them. And it says, indeed, they have killed the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to tell you. And Job is like, okay, that's good news. And it says, because he knew it was the Lord that did it. And it says, but he was still kind of optimistic. Okay, why me? Okay, why is it happening to me? Sometimes, instead of mourning and crying like a little bitch, sometimes it's good to get down to the reason about why you're here, to get down to the reason about why God don't want no Christmases, why God hate holidays, why does he hate it? Instead of you crying like a little bitch, talking about I want to be a part of what everybody want to be about, once you get down to the business and go and see and inquire of Yahweh Hashem Shai, the Lord your God, and go and see what he want, see why he do it, and then you won't be mad no more. All right, because he give you a breath of life every day. He make you get up and go and do what you got to do every day. He go and put money in your pocket every day. He come and make sure you okay every day. He give you dreams every day. He give you love every day. He give you all these emotions. You should be thanking him for every day except for one day, nigga. Your family should be together every day. God said it's a sin for even the families to be scattered apart. Meaning that it's a time in the day to where God wants his families back together. The Negroes would join. That's how you know the last days would come, because they would go back to their families, the groups that God chose to make it out of this captivity, to make it out of this nuclear day, because today is supposed to be a nuclear day. China has promised America that they will bomb, and we've been on nuclear watch. So this is a sign to get us prepared, because God say, I don't want no holidays. And God say, stop these holidays. Now God is saying, stop. Now God is saying, wait. Now God is saying, don't. Now God is getting to the next level to where I'm going to hurt you if you don't stop. I'm going to kill you if you don't stop. I'm going to beat your ass if you don't stop. Do you guys understand the message? And it says, God has different elevations to his anger too. And it says, let me repeat this. It says, now there was a day when the sons and daughters of Job were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house. Okay? And a messenger came to Job, an angel came. It says to Job and said, the oxen were plowing and the donkeys were feeding beside the sheep. We're feeding beside them when the Sabaeans raided them and took them away. Indeed, they've killed the servants with the edge of a sword, and I alone have came to tell you. He knew it was the Lord. He knew he was being tested. It says, because he knew the book. He had the book even way back then. Even the Bible was sitting way back then with the same scriptures, with the same passages. But it was in the original script, okay? Job was Job even in the scripture, okay? So he knew. It says, okay, so it says, while he was still speaking, another angel came and said, the Most High, Yahweh, has sent fire from heaven and burnt up the sheep and the servants and consumed them. And I alone have escaped to tell you. And he like, all right, come on with it. Job is like, come on with it, come on with it. And the angels are coming to report to him. All this panic is going on. All this chaos is going on. God giveth and God taketh away. You see that? Even to his good. Even to his good. So what you gonna think is gonna happen to all these bad people that have not been doing good, that have not been doing the work of the Lord, that have not been a part of his counsel, that have not agreed to his Passovers, okay? I may not know how to do the Passover very well, but I know how to respect my God. I know how to love my Lord. If I knew where the Passover groups is at, if I knew where this knowledge was at, I would go to it. But I don't know. That's why I'm not there. But the Lord said what you can do is get your ass out there in them highways and byways and speak my truth and be there. Because you not there in the body, but you are there in the spirit. How much I love my God. I'm out here doing the work right now. Destroying your fake ass holidays right now. I don't give a fuck about no Christmas. The Lord said go out there and destroy. And the Lord said if I want to go to war, because today the Lord said I want to go to war. And guess what? Guess what his children did? We went to war right along with them. Ain't no day to sit down and feast. Some damn fools when they just declared WW3 on these niggas. Hey, there's a term. There it go. I brung the term back up. I'm surrounded by idiots. That's that term. That's that term. When you think you the dumbest motherfucker in the group is actually the dumbest motherfuckers, and you the smartest one. But like God say, I'm a secret place, right? So sit back and enjoy the movie. 144,000. Sit back and enjoy it. 1/3. Enjoy this shit, because y'all in the good spot. These people are in bad places. And I want you to know just how bad it's getting. And it says, while he was still speaking, another came and said, the fire of God fell from heaven and burnt up the sheep and the servants and consumed them. And I alone have came to tell you. You see how they immediately, they tell you how God destroyed these people while they celebrating. And then the angel came and they told the prophets what happened. All right? Because it's double-sided. Because Job is a prophet as well. It says while he was still speaking, another came and said, the Chaldeans formed 3 bands, raided the camels and took them away. Yes, and killed the servants with the edge of a sword. And I alone have escaped to tell you. You see that? Pestilence, famine, and the sword came down on Job, just chastised Job out of nowhere. And Job, he's wondering why, but he didn't say nothing. He just let it keep going. He kept taking the bullets. God is testing me. He knew it. He knew it. No matter how bloody it got, no matter how sad it got, Job knew that he was being tested. He knew, because he had the Bible even back then. If everybody loved God, then why they don't read their Bibles? And God say, I hate holidays. It say, my soul hates it. And it says, while he was still speaking, another came and said, the Chaldeans formed 3 bands, raided the camels, and took them away. This was immediately and without warning. You see, God don't have to warn nobody. He could just come. And it says, another came and said, the Chaldeans formed 3 bands and raided the camels and took them away. Yes, and killed the servants with the edge of a sword. And I alone have escaped to tell you, a remnant came. But the angel is not the remnant, but I'm just using him as an example of the remnant. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not the remnant, it's just an example, y'all. So don't take that to heart. You know what I'm saying about the angels, because they are the remnant, but you got the angel of the Lord that's doing the work too. Okay? So it says, while he was still speaking, another also came and said, your sons and your daughters were eating and drinking wine in the oldest brother's house, celebrating their ass off, not knowing the idea and what's happening and what's about to come upon them, because God don't like too much of a turn up. God say a man in shame is a good man too. It says, and suddenly a great wind came from across the wilderness and struck the 4 corners of the house, and it fell on the young people, and they are dead. And I alone have escaped to tell you, meaning that it's the same thing with today, that the Lord could come today, because God said, I come in thick clouds and thick darkness. Don't that look like a good description of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of clouds everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That today is Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But everybody said, fuck God, I want Christmas. You know? I'm going to put it straight to the point, because people don't want to hear the truth. People don't like it. But I'm going to put it straight to the point, because this is what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? The Lord could come back at an hour which ye know not. So the Lord say, pay attention to the signs, and pay attention and keep your eyes to the sky. And that's exactly what his men are doing. That's exactly what the great millstone is doing. They honoring the great GMS millstone. I got respect for y'all. I respect y'all. I love King and Howard Maccabees. I love my brother Malcolm. I love my brother Apostle Gabar. I follow these. These my big homies. When it comes to a gang, this is the gang. This the only gang. All right. When it comes to the hood, this is the only hood. You know what I'm saying? These brothers, even though we not a gang, we not no big homies or nothing like that. I'm just using it as a perfect example. If y'all gangbangers want to go and worship something, you better go to Yahweh while there's still time. Y'all over there talking about God is on my side and I'm trying to listen to God, but he won't answer back. God been answering. Your ass just too dumb and you don't want to go to school and you don't want to learn nothing. And God is like, I'm going to just leave you in the darkness. All right? And it says, while he was still speaking, another came and said, your sons and your daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house. Don't that sound like that's what everybody doing today? And suddenly a great wind came from across. That could be double-sided for a nuclear event. And the wilderness struck the 4 corners of the house, and it fell on the young people, and they are dead. And I alone have escaped to tell you. And they're talking about bombing either today or on New Year's night or on New Year's Eve, or all the way till March, or even then and beyond. We're under nuclear watch. America just designed a giga-ray to deflect these nuclear bombs, but they're not going to be able to, because like God said, they're going to hit their mark. Like God say, I don't want no holidays. And look what people do. They don't give a fuck about God. Look what the pastors do. I'm going to go and celebrate Christmas, knowing damn well you read the Old Testament and the New Testament. And God tell you don't be with the heathen. God tell you don't join hand in hand with them. Because when you celebrating hand in hand with them, I'm going to think you a heathen. I'm going to think you white. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to take your life. Like I'm going to take the life of this white man. I'm going to take your life too. And why you think great confusion is going to come up when the dollar come down? You know what I'm saying? Because these dumbass niggas think that these white people are with them. Didn't you hear that the devil, Satan, kill his own? He do. Why would the devil go and do the work of God and then go and create great corruption? That's not how it works, guys. Even Satan, the angel, is afraid of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All that fire, all that chaos, his size. These angels ain't nothing but particles in the eyes of God. You better get out of here. God is the biggest thing going. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is the biggest thing going. All right? And it says, then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head, and he fell to the ground and worshiped, meaning that he put shame on his face and he thanked God. Didn't that's what niggas do when they was getting burned alive on these days? Because on these days with Christmas, they would go to church, open their presents, go to church, get out of church, put on their little cones, put on their little mask, and the white man would go out there and go find a nigga to pick a nigger, all right? Or go find a nigga. Hey, man, they would take even niggas and put them in big-ass boxes, my nigga. God say that you will be wrapped up as gifts and given to the enemy, my nigga. That's slavery, fool. Meaning that every Christmas, guess what a little white kid got? A big-ass black man. Guess what a child got that was white, or a white wife that got that was white, that tore open their presents. Inside was a small black child that was terrified for their life because they was ripped from their heritage. They was ripped from their mothers and fathers' arms. They watched their family get killed, and they popped out of a box talking about, oh, look, a nigger. You got me a nigger for Christmas. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Pa. What can a nigger do? Can he clean? Can he fight? We were the toys. We were the Christmas presents. Wake up, people. I want to wake my motherfucking people up. Get up, y'all. Keep your torch lit. Didn't God say stay mad? God said respect them, love thy neighbor, but when you remember what they've done, you got to have some hatred for them, y'all. That's just what it is, but respect these white people. Don't go up in there and disrespect them. Tell them what's going on, link it up with history, and then it's up to them to understand why or why not, to hear or forbear. Hey, you ain't got to disrespect me for me giving you the truth, okay? Disrespect God, because that's who you've been disrespecting the whole time. Even though I'm a child of God and you disrespect me, God said, I'm going to defend you. I'm that bully too. I'm a bully. That's what God is saying. I'm a real bully. While America thinking that they're a bully, I'm the bully. That's why you got to be careful on which side you choose, my niggas. Be careful on what you read in this Bible. You understand? God tell you to discern word from word. That way you know which of the white man, what the white man fucked up on in this book, and what he screwed up and what he didn't touch and what he couldn't touch. Even though God said you can't do nothing but the truth, but only for the truth. So what the white man do? Make it better for us. All right. And I'm going to move on with that. Incredible breakdowns today. Today is the Passover, and we going to honor it with a nice live round ammunition of this Bible. Anybody that come into my shit come in the crossfire. I ain't no fucking game with this sword. I love my God. Salakia for cursing. It just make me upset because they be like, how are you cursing? Hey, you know how you curse God too? By going to go do these birthdays, by going to go do these Halloweens, by going to go do these Christmases, by going to go say that I'm God, by going to go say that I'm a Buddhist, by going to go say we the children of the Lord. Hey, it's different ways to curse God rather than speaking out of your mouth. Cursing while you reading this Bible, even though God say don't curse in my temple. That's why I said forgive me if I am using profanity. I'm just upset. I repent, Lord, forgive me, because I did say some stuff that wasn't to your liking. Forgive me, Lord. I'm just mad that they disrespected your Passover. Now that I know what it means, because I'm still a child in the womb. All right, I'm just now coming out the womb. My mom couldn't be here, and my brother couldn't be here, but I'm here on their behalf. And when my brother learn and get better, he'll be out here too. But now it's not time. They too small in the truth. They gotta learn how to balance themselves and to read the Bible and to go to the Lord whenever you need him. Go to the Lord every day, not just one day out the year. You hear me? Not just one day out the year. And it says, then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head. And he fell to the ground and worshipped and said, naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Most High Yahweh Shem Al Shai gave, and the Most High has taken away. Didn't I say that earlier? Blessed be the name of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, the great Ali Shaider of Israel, the right arm of the mighty one who dwells in Israel, the true God of the Bible. All right, not no Jesus Christ, or not just no gold, oil, and drugs, y'all. It says, in all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Most High, because every day, you see that? Again, there was a day. Again, there was a day. Again, there was a day. One more time to edify. Again, there was a day. They go to God every day, all right? There is not a time to where these people actually think that just because they don't believe in God, that God didn't appoint them an angel, okay? And sometimes when a person is vile enough, an angel can literally abandon them. They ain't got to be there to see the rest of their life. And guess what? What happens if a guardian angel abandons its post? Abandons the person that they're supposed to take care of? I mean that anything can happen to you. The Most High can send a judgment on you by you getting hit by a car, by you getting beat to death, by you getting robbed and then killed, by you getting arrested, put to jail, and then beat to death. Without a guardian angel, you can't even walk around here. Get out of here, boy. And these people think that just because they don't believe in God, they don't have a guardian angel. Just because you worship something else, that you don't have a guardian angel. Woo! You wrong for that. You wrong. You see that? You see how powerful God is? You see how he don't give a fuck about no religion? He said those religions are nothing but fake things made by the hands of men. I'm the real thing. All right? Even protecting the nations that don't even know that they being protected. My hinge of protection protected them. But right now, I don't care about them. I don't. I never did really care too much about them because I knew what they was going to do to my people. Because I knew what they was going to do to the men of the Lord. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, yes. God bless you too. All right. In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan also came among them to present himself before Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. He came to present himself. He didn't come to evade or to attack like we thought he was. He didn't go and round up a bunch of other fallen angels so they can attack God. The book of Enoch has been debunked. I know. It's on there for a reason. This is called the candle of God. Okay? You see this? Come and inquire of the Lord. Thank you. Much respect to you. Much love. Sorry to sound kind of raspy and kind of on. I was on point. She kind of caught me off guard. I'm just tired of people asking for my light on my phone. That's a candle. Come and inquire. That's what that light means. Come and see what God got to say about you. Don't you want to come and inquire of the Lord? Stop worrying about my phone. Come and inquire of God while there's still time. Even I know, and I got 2 jobs. God said I put the most on this child, and he still came out to praise me. Some of us are being put in the place of Job. You know what I'm saying? And we know it. And we love it. Why? Because we want the eyes of God to be upon us. God say I chastise those I love. If I didn't give you nothing, it's because if I gave you nothing, would you still love me? Because even nothing is a gift. All right? If I gave you everything, would you still love me? Because even everything is a gift. If I gave you thin air, would you still love me? All right? Hey, thin air, you breathe in. You know what I'm saying? You inhale, you exhale. I even gave you that. What more do I got to give you to tell you that you're doing wrong? To prove to you that you're wrong, okay? What more? What more? Do I got to give you a nuclear event to tell you that you're wrong? All right? This is why I'm out here. I'm not only out here to speak the words of the Most High, I'm doing what the Most High told me. Look out for that nuclear bomb, Chris, since none of your children, none of your people are. Watch out for that WW3, because it's coming, boy. And it says, in all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan came also among them and presented himself. Because Satan in God's world and in God's left hand, Satan is a famous angel. Okay? Satan putting in work. Satan in that muck. Satan over there stirring up the nations to set us free. So it's 2 different Satans, okay? One that obeys God and one that hates God. One that is an angel and one that is just a man. An angel of the Lord would never go against God. Alright? If they did, then we would be getting attacked right now. And that's not so. They would be coming to attack us like they do, like they show on Justice League, like they show on Marvel. Oh, the city's being destroyed by a couple of evil demons from outer space. Help us, Superman. These angels just don't come and just start destroying shit. Y'all confused. Just like how y'all confused on how Satan come through a chimney and then come through the fire. Oh my goodness, guys. Y'all do not read at all. Do y'all know that Satan is a little devil that come and kidnap your kids on the day of Christmas? The ones that are naughty or nice, it don't matter. Because Satan is the red man. He come and take everything. But this Satan in particular, during the Christmas times, during the slave trade, he was taking black people children. He was taking they mothers. He was taking their fathers. Even grown men and grown women was in jeopardy during this day, during slave trade. It ain't no good day at all. The Lord remembered that. And the Lord said, I want that faith. That's what the Lord is saying. I want that faith from all y'all. The Lord is a man with hands, boy. He ain't no God. He ain't no God. Ain't no all-loving God. I want God to be loved and to be feared, and I am justice. I am peace. You better look up each and every word upon word, line upon line, precept upon precept, all that shit. And don't get lost. Use the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the choir of the prophets, like God said. Because if you go on your own in this Bible, you won't fucking understand it. It ain't like God is just going to seal it for you and then just appoint you over all the prophets. No, nigga. Get your ass out there and go find them. Put in the work. Because God is tired of putting in the work for you. Get your ass up and work. The fuck, nigga? And the Lord said to Satan, from where did you come from? You see that? Satan answered the Lord. See, the real great red dragon don't answer the Lord. He said, I know not. I know. Am I my brother's keeper? That's what the real Satan said to God. That's what Cain said to God. See, Satan is Cain, okay? Satan in this particular, okay, would you believe me that God would name me Chris? And then on the other side of the world, somewhere in Bangladesh, there's another nigga named Chris. What God does what he wants, y'all, okay? If God wanted to name Esau Satan, he could name his angel Satan too. The name could be bad and good, okay? The Bible is split, all right? Just like how there's a good side of Jacob and there's a bad side. There's a bad side of Esau and there's a good side. I'm just not contrary to Satan the angel. He's separate from all that. That's the angel of the Lord. Now we talking about the great red dragon just being a man. A man is challenging God, not no angel. An angel never rebelled against God. That is so stupid. The only angels that's rebelling against God is the ones that's down here, not up in heaven. They ain't got to worry about that because they have perfect bodies. A perfect body, you're getting so much from the Lord. Why would you want to go against God, okay? Why would you want to go against him if you're getting all that power? Meaning that they never went against God. The angels of the Lord can't do that. They cannot. They are a part of his being. They have his body. Okay? Get out of here. Why you think God, instead of God attacking him, why would you think God say, where did you come from, Satan? What did you do today? What is your report? Report to me. And Satan said, what did Satan say? From to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it and upon it. Not only he got his own chariot, Satan is dwelling amongst all these people, watching their sins, watching their evil actions. You got an angel that watch evil actions, and you got an angel that stir up good things. You got an evil angel that go up and tell gangbangers to kill, and you got an evil angel that tell that one gangbanger, you got that one good angel that tell that one gangbanger not to join. There's a balance to everything. God is not all loving, okay? He's not just generosity, okay? He just doesn't give to good and evil, okay? It's just not like that, y'all. Like he hates Christmas, but he loves the Passover, okay? It's not like that, y'all. I hate to bullet y'all, but this is the truth. Why you think I'm not out there? I'm not under no Christmas tree talking about, Lord God, let us thank you for this beautiful day and all